Bro, I'm still trying to process what just happened. So I log into Roblox like any normal day, right? Just trying to chill, maybe grind a little, upgrade my stuff, mind my business. Nothing crazy, but nah. Today was not normal. I get this random message from this dude I barely even know. He's like, yo, you heard about the inheritance situation? I'm like, what inheritance situation? I thought he was trolling. Turns out, this whole thing started because of this couple in the server. They were always flexing. I'm talking matching outfits. Private servers, VIP everything, acting like they ran the entire game. Everyone knew them. The guy, chill at first, but low-key shady. The wife, super rich, like, not just Roblox rich, actual trust fund type vibes. So apparently, she had this massive inheritance. I'm talking insane amounts of in-game assets, limiteds, rare items, game passes. Basically everything you could imagine. People said her account value was ridiculous. Now here's where it gets messy. This dude, her own husband in the game, starts acting weird. Like overly nice, too nice. You know when someone's being fake but you can't prove it yet? Yeah, that kind of energy. He starts offering to help manage her stuff. Red flag #1. Then he's like, oh, I can invest your items, flip them, grow your wealth. Red flag #2. I already knew something was off, but she trusted him. That's the problem. She really trusted him. And then, boom. One day she logs in and everything is gone. I'm talking inventory wiped. Limiteds? Gone. Currency? Gone. Game assets? Gone. Even her backup items? Gone. She starts panicking in chat. Where is everything? Did I get hacked? Why is my account empty? Everyone's confused until someone checks the trade logs. And guess whose name pops up over and over again? Her husband. Bro, this man didn't just take a little. He transferred everything to himself over time. Slowly. Quietly. So nobody would notice. He literally drained her entire trust fund inheritance in Roblox. And then, this is the craziest part, he leaves the game. Just disappears. Blocked her. Unadded her. Changed usernames. Gone. Like a straight-up villain arc. The whole server goes insane. People are arguing, yelling, exposing screenshots. Someone even pulled up old messages where he was planning this. Planning it. He was acting loyal the entire time just to steal everything. Now she's in the server crying, saying she trusted him. Saying they built everything together. Saying she didn't think he'd ever do that. And honestly, that part hit different. Because yeah, it's Roblox. But the time, the effort, the trust, that's real. People started picking sides too. Some were like, that's what you get for trusting people with your account. Others were like, nah, that's actually messed up. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, I just logged on to play. Now I'm witnessing the biggest digital betrayal I've ever seen. Then, wait for it, the guy comes back on an alt account. She realized she didn't win the full battle. She only got back what they could trace quickly. At first, she told herself it was over, that there was nothing left to chase and nothing left to fix but that. Feeling did not go away. It stayed sitting in the back of her mind like something unfinished. It was not just the items. It was how easy it was for him, how normal he acted after, how he didn't even try to hide. That was the part that bothered her the most. So instead of quitting, she started watching. Quietly. No messages, no reactions, no attention. Just observing. She joined different servers at different times until eventually she found him again standing in the same kind of spot, like always near trades, near value, near people who didn't know any better. And just like before he looked comfortable, like this was routine, that is when she noticed something new. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't grabbing everything at once. He was patient. Talking first, building. Trust joking, helping people out. Giving advice, making himself look safe. Then slowly he would get closer to their inventory. Asking questions, offering help. Suggesting trades that seemed fair on the surface. Nothing obvious, nothing aggressive. Just enough to make someone lower their guard. She watched him do it once. Then again. Then again. Different players, same approach. And every time he walked away with more than he started with. That is when she realized this was not luck. This was a method, a pattern. And patterns can be broken. So she made a decision. She wasn't going to confront him. She wasn't going to warn people, because that would just make him disappear again. Instead, she was going to step inside his pattern. She created a new account. No connection, no history, nothing that could trace back to her. She started small, trading low-value items, building it up slowly, Making mistakes on purpose making. It looked real, like someone learning the system and getting lucky at the same time. Days passed, and the account started to look convincing enough to attract attention, and just like she expected. He found her. The message came in casual friendly, like he had never done. Anything wrong, asking how she got her items? Complimenting her luck, offering tips. Acting like someone experienced, trying to help. The exact same energy as before. Nothing had changed. Except this time she understood everything behind it. She played along perfectly. She asked questions, acted unsure, let him explain things. Let him feel like he was guiding the situation. Every response calculated, every move intentional. She let him think he was building trust. Let him think she was starting to rely on him. And then he made his move. He suggested holding some of her items for a trade. Set up saying it would make things safer, smoother, easier to manage. Same script, different day? She paused just long enough to make it believable. Then agreed. But what he didn't know was everything she was about to send had already been switched. Look-alike items, copies, low-value trades disguised to match the real thing. She followed. Server to server, tracking his movements, staying just far enough to not be noticed, watching what he would do next. And it didn't take long. He ended up in another trade area, already talking to new players, already acting normal again like nothing happened. Then it got worse. He started showing off, pulling out the items he thought he just took, laughing about it with someone else like it was just another easy win. That was the moment she stepped in. She switched back to her main account, joined the same server, and walked straight up to him. No rushing, no typing, no emotion. Just standing there with a fully restored inventory, everything visible. Everything real, everything he thought he had taken before. At first he didn't notice. Then he did. And everything stopped. His movement froze. The chat slowed. The confidence disappeared instantly. For the first time, he didn't run. He didn't joke. He didn't say anything. He just stood there trying to understand what he was looking at. How it didn't make sense. How none of it added up. She let the silence sit there for a moment. Let it stretch just long enough for it to sink in. Then she typed one line. You rely on people not paying attention. That was it. No anger, no insults, no threats. Just the truth. And before he could respond, before he could try to recover or spin it into something else, she left. No dramatic exit, no final words. Just gone. After that, she kept playing, but differently,